For the sake of this discussion, we're going to go ahead and assume that the sender is the person initiating the communication. So what does it mean to bear the responsibility of being the sender? It means that you bear the message that you want to have communicated. The message is originated inside of you, the sender. Well, what is the most effective way to carry out the task of being a sender? And how do you know the message was received? So if you're the sender, is it better to make a statement of your message? Is that the most effective way to communicate what you're wanting to get across? In my experience, it hasn't been. For me personally, the most effective way to send a message has always been in the form of a question. And that question has never been able to be effective in the form of a why question. It always comes best in the form of a how or a what question. And the what question usually would be a what if or a how would we, if we're going to use those two as the primary focus of our questioning communication. And what this illustrates is that in order for you to effectively send out a message, you want to plant that message as a part of their own thought process. Because typically when a person is told something or ordered something or a statement is made, there's this instant response of resistance. And the last thing you want as a sender, especially if you're a leader in an organization or a leader in an employee body, even a subordinate, but the last thing you want is for your message to be resisted. You would hopefully prefer that your message be received with an open mind, an open heart, and a willingness to help you with your message. So as a sender, it becomes your responsibility then to give the person receiving your message a chance to own part of that message. And the way to give them ownership in it is to ask it in the form of a question that gives them the opportunity to take part in the discussion. So ask your message rather than just make a statement, sending it out there as though your thought is the only important one. Send your message out with the request for input from the receiver and watch how much better the message becomes received. If you can form the idea into a question for your message, then you immediately invite participation from your receiver or receivers. So what I mean by that is, let's say that the message is clean up this room. Well, then you might ask, how can we get this room clean? Or when could I expect your room to be clean? Or what do you expect me to do for you while your room is dirty? Now, this sender in this scenario would likely be a parent talking to a child, but the same idea or concept would apply to a leadership role in an organization or a company.